Right. Fuckers chat. Number 2. How do you do, SB?
Fucking shite.
Yeah, mate. Fucking about so much. But maybe next time you can be as cool as a dancing fucking broccoli, mate. I might, man, dude. You should have.
It's something to aspire to.
Like, we're not going to. I'll keep the unedited version. Won't show it, obviously. But dude, one day you're gonna want to see that, and you're gonna be like, the one time, Rocco held it all. I held it all, mate, and no one's ever gonna see that. So
literally holding it together.
Holding it with, all right. Well, okay. So you got to choose the topic last time, so I got to open with the topic first, right? And I did start off by trying to think about what I would open with, but obviously, usually we're gonna get down some sort of rabbit hole. What?
Yeah, this is proper slick now.
Right, cool. So here we go. So basically, what we're gonna do? Let me have a quick thing. So it's gonna derail anyway, but the initial starting point. I'm gonna go for. Okay, I'm gonna go. Fuck it. Let's start here. I'm gonna go for something kind of by Girls Aloud. Now
didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I don't think any of them did either with her dying. I don't know if that was funny or not.
Mate mine at guitar. So mate mine, he always wanted to play guitar for them, and I was like, but the music's shit. And he's like, well, think about it. Like, you're playing big gigs, and you got a set of 5 very nice backsides to look at while you're playing. And it probably pays quite well.
I remember having a conversation about that years ago.
I was like, yeah, okay, well, I can see your point, yeah.
But where is like, maybe it might get. Let me actually. I've said it, but I won't play it on here just in case. Oh, actually, 1 second. Maybe I can do this because obviously people at home might be like, "What do you mean something kind of ooh?" And what is about the ooh that we're something about? Let's have a quick look. And by the way, just very quickly, obviously we do have the Fk'rs passes, which will be they're active right now. Some of you are in there. Lucky, and it's a members only club, limited to 4,444. We've got some really cool things being added in there. We've got some weekly yoga. We're gonna have like Ask a Health Professional, which is UK. He's and obviously be fucking sensible, but still it's hard enough to get a GP appointment anywhere. We've also got some other cool things going in, some poker nights, some race nights. We'll start doing collaborations. Yeah, to see give it something for people from that. Give it something for people to go to and actually be worth owning. So yeah, and obviously on that note, as you can see, as we're waiting for the funds to finalize, our website is not up. And if you do want to, help, it does say it's $5,000, but please do not go and buy it for $5,000 because I think someone takes a cut out of it and it comes to us anyway. You might as well give us $5,000 and we'll just do something special, do some dances or something for you. But yeah, on that note, there must be. Also, like, subscribe, do all that shiz. If you are listening to us while driving, I'm a dancing broccoli. Please do not look now. Something on the just want to make because otherwise YouTube's going to say something. So I was going to get up on the backing track before I already had it, but it's a tune, right? Something, jumping on the choo-choo. So very quickly, that's Girls Aloud, and Girls Aloud stole my heart as a teenager because they were all gorgeous. A few things about Girls Aloud that I like. Love that song. Love 2 others. Really rocky, actually, when you get to the first album. First album, really rocky. And obviously they came second on a contest. The boy band came first, and as with most things, the one that comes second usually win anyway.
Yeah, Adam Lambert.
Yeah, and then we also have the fact that One of them is now dead, unfortunately. Really, really sad. They did a lovely comeback tour, which they did earlier this year, and they actually had her on like the hologram thing, which I thought was really nice. Now, first, Matt, we have to get this out of the way. And there's different stages to these girls, right? So we're looking to look at stage one. And by the way, this is not body shaming. This is actually just pure opinion. Don't hate us. It's just what, and I can give you two answers. Maybe you only have one, but which one would you go for? Which one would you want to shag or wife up or?
Yeah, it's got to be middle or second from the right.
Second from the right or middle. So Cheryl Cole, or I believe that's the one that's unfortunately passed. It was breast cancer.
Yeah, I think so.
All gorgeous. Now, for me, for some reason, looking at this now, I'm like, oh, okay. I chose the redhead originally when I was younger, but looking at it now, I'm like, oh, okay, I chose the redhead then. Because right now, I might not choose the redhead in that sort of style. Right now, I definitely choose the redhead, and of course, Cheryl Cole. I mean, I don't know what's weird. She had such an unfortunate run of men. So Liam Payne from One Direction, who just died.
I'm not going to say unfortunate. Like, she chose them all, like, and that's a reflection of your internal character. So, like, don't be like
spicy
playing like. Yeah, but come on, like, if someone says like, all my ex-boyfriends are dickheads, or all my exes are crazy, like, yeah, well, you chose them. You're the only common thread with that.
Oh,
so,
dude,
like,
accountability. That's the thing. That's the thing with modern society at the moment, isn't it? With like women having a lot of attention and having spotlight for 100 years.
No accountability.
Yeah. It's going to go far left to go far right, and that's why right now
shows all those dicks. Nothing unlucky.
Well, very quickly on that, this is Liam Payne, who died recently in Argentina, and it looks as though it might have been. People are saying it's connected to the Diddy thing. Won't get into that right now because of fucking. I don't know. Like someone, by the way, someone tell us what has Diddy actually done apart from people keep saying he's done this, he's done this. It's like, what has he done? He's done loads of things. What has he actually done? But yeah,
apparently, Justin Bieber.
Apparently, yeah, Usher and everything. Probably was bum loads. But I'm like, no one's actually saying what's been done. Does that make sense? So far, it's just he got 1,000 bottles of baby lube, and it's like,
yeah, but like, if someone was like rats them out, like they're at one of those parties, so like there's evidence on them. So was it like Pink like deleted her entire Twitter account as well? I'm like, suspicious.
Yeah, but Leonardo DiCaprio's only just come back to the country. I think something like that. And obviously Liam Payne, apparently, who knew stuff, and now he's dead. But you never know because he just fall off a balcony. But anyway, look, Liam Payne. I remember this. Like One Direction were like 14, 15, weren't they when they got famous? And I remember
maybe
Cheryl Cole was a judge on. Cheryl Cole, she was a judge, right, on the show.
I think so.
And it's so funny. Actually, very good on this is how there's double standards, right, on this sort of stuff. The same way as it's like, was it like a male teacher having sex with a female student is fucking, you are the worst person in the world. When it's the way around, the law still thinks so, but everyone goes, yeah, fair play, kid.
Yeah, you kind of think like, yeah, my lessons were never that good.
Yeah, because that's just how it is, right? I think there's a difference between men and women. How old?
It's also like the power thing, though, isn't it? Because like a male teacher is like physically stronger than a female student, but like a 16-year-old boy in terms of raw strength, like fully far off an average woman, So it's more like, do you know, like the school I went to, there's rumors of like one of the teachers, and she'd take kids for driving lessons and then like park up somewhere and have a way with them. And you're like, how much truth is in that? Probably none, but you're also thinking like, yeah, you bastard.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, and it's that's the thing. So it turns out she met him on the show when he was 14, right? And then eventually he goes on tour, and they get married when he was like 20. Technically grooming.
Probably, yeah.
If we were to flip it the other way around, Liam Payne and Cheryl Cole 14. So everyone, actually, here's an example: R. Kelly. Exactly the same situation.
Yeah, I mean that's really bad, wasn't it? Like 15 or something.
And they met, yeah, and they got got written permission from the parents to marry her. But anyway, so one thing is that then they had a kid together as well, right? She's also got a kid with a black football star, isn't she? Who cheated on her.
Ashley
Who's she
Cole.
been with? Ashley Cole. But that's not why she's called Cheryl Cole, is it? Or is that why she's called Cheryl Cole?
I think so. I think it is. Yeah. I
Let's have a
mean,
look,
the chance of them having the same name when they got married is probably
Oh,
rather fucking
Cheryl
small.
Tweedy. Yeah, okay. So, but
That's
Cheryl
it.
Cole sounds better than Cheryl Tweedy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
stage name.
Okay, good. Okay, can I give you this quickly thing, right? Here we go. So she was Cheryl Ann Tweedy, right? And then she's taken Cheryl Cole from Ashley Cole, yeah?
Yeah.
Cheryl Cole does sound better. But then, dude, imagine being Jean-Bernard Fernandez, whoever that name is, 2 years. And then imagine oh, wow, she divorced him, went straight into bed with Liam. Fuck me. Just got younger each time, by the way, as well. Boom, boom, boom. But like, she never could have Ashley Cole, just a kid of Liam Payne. Weird. Only together 2 years. Weird. And also, imagine being Liam Payne, but your missus is still called Cheryl Cole. It's that constant reminder of Ashley Cole.
I mean, it
Obviously, it
happens,
wouldn't
doesn't
be
it?
in her personal life. Do you know what I mean? But no, I just obviously she on the other foot, mate. Yeah, that would be like no, but yeah, this way is fine. And I wish I was him for that. But she got this tattoo, dude, on her bum. Do you see it? I think it was before, just after.
Oh, was it like some flowers or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it gets touched up, but yeah, look at this though.
Yeah. If you're listening, like it's like some really
Oh wait,
deep
sorry, you can't
reds.
actually. Sorry, I need to. Yeah, let's get this layout out. One sec.
I mean, she had a pretty good body. Like, wouldn't say you needed that.
No, but when I first saw it, I was like, that is hot as hell. And she is a really beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And she seems lovely. Obviously, you're sort of like, right, well, what's
Well,
wrong
when she's
there?
not grooming teenagers.
Yeah. But no, so yeah, that was that with that. And then let's have a look at what's her face, because I think she looks absolutely fucking gorgeous now. The what is the ginger one? I don't know how to call it ginger. It's redhead. What's she called? Forgot her fucking name. Ah, Nicola, that's it. Nicola Roberts. Stunning voice as well. But yeah, for me, I just look at her like that. Let's go wife material. She seems like the wife material one out of all. Or she looks really playful.
Playful, that's what you look for in a wife. Playful and
Oh yeah, yeah. Whore in the sheets, woman in the streets is ideal.
Friends with groomers, nice, ticking all the boxes.
So, and you said the other one, yeah, the one in the middle. Yeah, gorgeous women, really, like all of them. Oh, one's actually called Ashley Cole, isn't she?
No, that was a footballer.
Yeah, but okay, maybe it was somebody called Sarah Harding, Nicola Roberts. Yeah, that's it. Nadine Coyle, sorry, Cheryl Cole, Nadine Coyle. And it just goes, remember Cheryl. But yeah, I love even a song that I used to hate. Do you want to make you love me? Nothing I make. Because she's on some of the functions, right? You know the one where all of them
I
really.
reckon they're like, they wouldn't give you the time of day. Like, oh, such a nice person. Like, excuse me, have you got the time? Fuck off, you piece of shit. I reckon that would probably happen.
Well, I've met Cheryl Cole once. And she just reminded me of. Yeah, she just reminded me of old sort of school teacher of mine who's got Northern accent. Oh, bless your love. I was like, cheers. On that note, dude, like one of my claim to fame is making Baby Spice and Ginger Spice laugh in an elevator.
Did you get your dick out?
No, but dude, and the funny thing is the slide opens and they're walking out funny, and then they said to the singer I was playing for at the time, "Oh my god, he's hilarious," and kept walking. And she went, "Oh, what just happened there?" And I literally looked at her and went, "I don't know, dude." I literally blacked out and said something really funny.
They probably thought you were on the spectrum or something. And they're like, "Haha, that guy, yeah."
They were laughing their tits off.
Not young enough for me,
They were laughing
though.
their tits off to the point where it was mentioned by the singer. It was mentioned then for the rest of the tour that I made them laugh. And at that point, I felt too weird to go over to them. I ended up then drinking with Tim Minchin. Remember him?
Nice, yeah, but you'd have had a full set of GCSEs by this point, so like not on our radar.
Oh my gosh.
Tim Minchin, yeah, he's quality.
Spice Girls, same question.
Apparently they were in Maidenhead for a while.
Yes, I'm glad you said that. So, first off, when you were younger, which one did you fancy?
It's Victoria, actually.
Yeah, so first off for me was Victoria and Ginger Spice. Then
like, Scary Spice, I'm like, yeah, that's a relative term, isn't it? Like Marilyn Manson had an Antichrist Superstar album, I think, out at the same time. It's like, she's not scary.
Well, the funny thing as well is if you look at the photo we just saw there, like, you know, Mel B there looks fucking amazing.
So good rack on her.
Yeah, so basically when she was in Maidenhead, she was actually just broke up with, or was about to break up with Eddie Mercury.
Izzard?
No,
Eddie Mercury.
Not Eddie Mercury.
Almost.
Oh, what's the fucking black comedian?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, that's it. They've had 2 kids together, 2 kids together at that point. And
mental, isn't it?
Yeah, Ginger Spice dude was in Slough, just around the corner from where the 3 pubs are in Final Common. Remember that? The 3 pubs used to be on the 2 roundabouts when you go up.
Yeah.
Towards the end. Yeah, there. She had round the corner there's a gated community. She bought a place there and she tried to go for Slough Council as a politician. And that's when David Beckham and also Linford Christie had a house in the area there as well. Because around the corner from there, Ricky Gervais has still got his house about 20 minutes away. So is Russell Brand. But yeah,
Ricky Gervais says he was, talks about growing up in Reading, but like, why did Beckham have a place there? He's playing for Manchester United at the time, wasn't he?
Well, that's because right on that border is technically you come into Windsor and Maidenhead, which is next to Slough. Windsor and Maidenhead. I'm really funny actually where I am right now, not talking myself at all, but it's just come under that Windsor Maidenhead because they changed the restrictions. It's really weird. Has the most millionaires in the country.
Not where is it? Belgravia in London?
No. So the most amount of millionaires people is Windsor Maidenhead.
I think it is because isn't there like that big Mars factory in Slough?
Yeah.
So that's probably what attracts them all.
Well,
I reckon it is because they're like
Slough had the biggest trading estate for years, and now guess what number it is?
So maybe they're what's trading? They're all ill-gotten gains through the Mars factory in the Slough trading estate.
Well, dude, Mars is cut down. Horlicks is gone. Fucking half of the things being turned into fucking apartments. But anyway, back to this, ready? So, dude, best voice very quickly, Mel C.
I mean, it's like which is the brownest turd? Like that's what you're saying.
No, dude, yeah, Mel C. Honestly, she is a fantastic.
Mel C was like the best out of the bunch, but like still a bit shit. Like although that one she did with Bryan Adams wasn't too bad.
That was dude. That was a tune. Baby, when you're gone, feel like I'm in love. Things go on. Anyway, the other thing is, ready for this? So when they're in Maidenhead, remember the honey pot? I'm pretty sure it's still there. It's called something else now. Remember the honey pot? The strip club? Yeah, up by the station, the strip club called Honey Pot. And Mel B took a stripper to the toilet into the cubicle one night. And I shit you not, mate. Every single lad was in that fucking strip club. A few hours later, for the rest of the week, see who's turn up.
Do you know what? I actually read Jerry's biography once. Reason why is, I know that sounds like an unforgivable crime, but at this competition with a member of the family, like tried to give each other like the shittest Christmas present every year. And so one year, like someone got the Jerry biography and was like, it's a couple of days after Christmas, so there's not much going on. I was like, oh, I'll read a bit of this, and it's so fucking whiny. It's like, oh, come off tour, bored, bit sad, and then
That
didn't know what
seems
to
to
do.
be
And then spoke to
women that
George
start.
Michael, and it was like none of it was about music or creativity. It was like, fuck off.
Yeah, well, it just seems to be they got not lucky at all because they were putting groups of girls together. I mean, dude, like two things. As I played for one of the Spice Girls, and sorry, well, on a tour, and what was the other one? They just said, "Fuck, what did you just say?" I need to really have that app open. Oh, something really, really good. Oh, what did you
So
just say?
apparently Victoria Beckham's fashion brand like, just lost shitloads of money. Like David was supporting it, like just throwing more and more money in it. It was like,
Oh yeah, and then money laundered in the end on that.
I mean, I know nothing about fashion, but apparently, like, it wasn't that badly designed, but just like the prices were crazy high. So people were like,
Yeah,
nah.
and she went terribly thin for a bit, didn't she? I sort of lost it there.
Not too bothered about
But yeah, but she is now a billionaire powerhouse, like amazing journey. I'm a bit disappointed she didn't come back for the first reunion, but then David Beckham posted like a selfie where like they're all singing together. And I was like, oh, but yeah, I got taught by one of the I don't know if you did. I got taught by one of the their drummer percussion player. And ready for the audition, dude. Actually, yeah, fuck. Do you remember this? It was in a massive like sports hall, and they were looking for individual players. And they went round everybody, and they came up to him, and he just pretended that he was still setting up, and he went, "Oh, not yet." So, and he did it on purpose. So they went to everybody else first, and he heard how they all did it, and he was hearing because he could hear it in the room. He was listening to the feedback as they were chatting as they were going around. So when they got to him, he just did everything everyone else did, but what he could hear they wanted. And they said yes. However, dude, ready for this? They then couldn't decide on other people to have in the band. And he said it's not the first time he did that trip, by the way. But they couldn't decide who else to have in the band. It was like a 7-piece band. So what he did is he put his own band together, and only one other person was actually at auditions. They put their own band together, and they auditioned as a band. Spent 2 days in the rehearsal studio learning the songs back to back. They only played 2 songs to the MDs, and the MDs went, "Oh yeah, cool. The whole band's here. Yeah, you can play. All right, we could go for it." Dude, yeah. And then he got a call while he was on that tour from the MD from Madonna. Oh my god, yes, I remember this. This used to turn up, mate, like 5 minutes after a lesson and be like, "Sorry, man, I just got to get the Eurostar from fucking playing with Duran Duran." Do you know what I mean? And he gets a call while he's on tour. He's doing Duran Duran and he's doing Spice Girls. He gets a call from Madonna, from the MD, and she went. The guy was like, "Right, Madonna's doing a tour. It's in 4 weeks, so 6 weeks, so 4 weeks. She fucking hates the band, and she just wants a new band. Apparently, she probably just flipped over nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said, "Look, she just wants a new band." He was like, "What about it?" He goes, "Look, just wants a new fucking band. It's easy to do it." He goes, "I've booked a flight for you. It's at the front desk for you, ready to go." Right? And he goes, "I can't. I'm doing this. I'm doing the Spice Girls tour. I think that was the tour he was on, something like that. It's in the Spice Girls tour." And the guy said to him, "The fee," and he was like, "Oh my fucking god!" He goes, "The money was fucking insatiable." Do you know what I mean? And it would have meant that he would have let this band down, obviously.
Yeah.
And he would have let them down. But at the same time, they would have found someone who would let them down. And then he would have had half the amount of tour time, and it was 10 times the amount of money for what was left. And he turned around and went, "Look, I can't do it." And the fee was high on purpose. And the guy just turned around and went, I know you'll make the right decision." Just hung up. So the next day, he didn't take the gig. He stayed with the Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anybody. Because apparently, that's sort of stuff you tell someone, you get fined anyway. Didn't tell anyone. Turns out that tour got pulled by Madonna a week before the tour, or 2 weeks before.
Oh shit.
So, and it is a case of you're going to get money for the rehearsal up to that point, right? But you know what the industry's like. You ain't getting paid for those fucking shows.
Yeah.
So he dodged a fucking bullet.
It's mad.
Absolutely mental, right? And then he did ∞ for 2 years. And one of the tours, I always thought this was hilarious. He had nowhere to live. All he had was a storage unit, and he's got all these weird instruments, and he made a living off people. Someone would go, "Do you know someone who plays this instrument?" And then, like, the magical mystery or whatever, the old
Yeah.
classifieds you had. He put himself down as all these weird instruments. So some of them, like, let's say a fun piano, right? So let's get this up a fun piano. Not that fucking now. It's not that that's my one. Yes, it's not that uncommon now.
But if you search for it, he would come up as a guy advertising it, and people are like, "Oh, I guess he's the guy then."
Yeah, like, so he's got this, for example. He actually bought this in for a lesson, the saw instrument, but you put it in a bucket of water, 1 second, in water. And he goes, someone actually asked for this and asked him, "Do you play it in the water?" And he said, he just went, yeah. Every time he just kept saying, yeah. And he'd go to the storage unit, he'd get it out, find it, spend a day in the rehearsal. He always said he wanted 1 day. Do you know what I mean? Just 1 day he needed so he could get used to it. And they'd be like, right, what do you want? Because he said, like, putting a saw in a bucket, when they're going, he put it in the bucket and you play like that, as if it's a different fucking instrument. He was like, yeah, of course. Yeah, I do that. And then obviously turn to me, he goes, do you know the difference between playing in the bucket and not playing in the bucket? Just not having a fucking bucket of water.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is some good advice for like any like younger listeners who are looking to get into the music industry. Is like, you need to learn saw in a bucket, because most people can't do that. If you're like, yeah, I can do a saw in a bucket, I'm like, yeah.
But I think I might do on mine. Like, I had a double bass in fucking storage for about 3 years, just so that on mine, and I shared it with somebody at a different bass. And basically the case of, if somebody called up for double bass for us, 9 times out of 10 it was actually miming for a music video.
Yeah, there's money for
so
that,
we had it there, dude. 300 quid we paid for it. We spent 150 each, 160 each, whatever it was, and just left it there. It was like, right, got a music video Sunday, I'm just gonna go down and grab the double bass, mate. Is that all right? Yeah, I'm not using it. Like, but he got a call up. He basically did a massive year with Duran Duran. I think it was like 2 years he did in the end, I think. And it got to Christmas, and he had 2 weeks off that Christmas, and he had nowhere to go, really. So he thought, fuck it, and he went and played for somebody else for those 2 weeks, and then came back. It was, oh man, it was.
Want a break because we've been working that hard at Christmas. Take some time off.
I mean, that's why obviously I taught for years. So you just keep going, you get addicted to it. But the money he racked up, mate, was ridiculous. He goes, he started sessioning when session players used to be like, oh, let's see how many houses we can buy this year.
Yeah,
like that's why. Remember, we all tried to get into that circle, didn't we? When you get into that inner circle, you're fucking sorted. Play the saw, guys. Play the saw instrument. And by the way, if anyone's saying, when someone goes, "Oh, I can play the triangle," I hear that joke one more time, I'm going to punch someone in the face, because triangle is fucking hard to play properly.
It's more of a rhythm instrument than like a melodic instrument, though, isn't it?
No, but at the same time, like, different ways of like holding it. You can hold it for a dead note. You can hold it for ringing out. You have to make sure it's ringing out from the right amount of counts. Do you know what I mean? Now the triplet, the ding a ding a ding, that is actually quite hard to do. Like,
that's the gold standard, triangling.
Like, triangle is hard to play. And the thing is, I've got a nice triangle, by the way.
I mean, it's not as hard as, like, say, violin. Like, let's be honest.
No, not as hard at all. But it deserves some respect.
Harder than it looks, but still not hard.
I mean, the maracas, mate. You get your claves, right? It's not just a shape.
I know, but it's like TV shows where it's like the blaggers. So like some guy who's been doing something for a week, and like, can you see who is the week-long guy or the 5 years long guy doing this thing? Like triangle, like. I reckon it'd be fair.
I'm gonna say, give him John Cage 433.
Yeah.
No, we'll do that. Do that with the Pokeball. By the way, if anyone looking as well, 433 is one of our favorite pieces of music here at Fk'rs. Let me show you the sheet music. What is the other
get
piece?
This in the right left. Because if you get it written out for the wrong instrument, like it's hard to play it. Like it's very hard to transpose this and sight read it.
Yeah, and I think but you really have to follow the conductor like fuck on this as well. If you really
Well,
get lost,
unless you're doing like maybe like a solo jazz version of it, and you want to like, improvise it, you can maybe like kind of do your own thing a bit.
I mean, that's the thing. You know, technically, what A minor, C major? Who the fuck knows? Who wants to be precise with exactly?
Yeah, I
What
mean, if you want to do like a darker version of it, like that is your prerogative.
Well, like transpose it to like a fucking D minor or something and just let it ride.
Which is the sound. Yeah.
By the way, anyone who doesn't know, we're taking the fucking piss because this piece is silent for 4 minutes 33 seconds and it's absolutely fucking glorious. So, yeah, I remember honestly, that's the thing as well. It's like, can you read? Like, I've done West End shit, you done West End shit, you know, scores and stuff of shows. Like half of the fucking battle is just reading. Don't need that, by the way. But yeah, this is basically it. Now, actually, I was actually really annoyed with this, the way the composer did this, by the way. So obviously,
He's
everyone did
done some other mad shit as well.
he has, but just one thing quickly is, for example, he is coming up, and it really pisses me off because it does deserve a lot of respect. This piece, right? And he loses the respect. Are you ready? For me, anyway. So you ready for this? He loses the respect because it is supposed to be a beautiful. Especially imagine you're in a almost like a sensory deprivation room, right? It's supposed to be absolute silence, no fucking coughs, no loud breathing.
But sometimes that is part of the because like on that day maybe the pianist had a cough,
You
so
are
like
so correct, dude. Yes, I'm totally wrong on that one, dude. You are correct with that, of course, because that's part of what he wanted, right? Thank you. Yeah, he did want that, didn't
he's
he? He
like
wanted this
listen to the
natural.
room, and if someone farts at like 2 minutes 36, I'm like, well, that happens, you know.
Yeah, but
It's
here he
like,
comes. He's coming up to the bit. Ready? Here we go. If he's coming up, this bit here, he
oh,
loses
look at
it.
that page turn. Oh,
All
that
right,
is. Oh,
wait for it. Ready? People laugh. There you go.
oh,
He
he's
lost it.
sweating. Like,
He lost it. Do you see why that enrages me so much? No.
I mean, yeah, it's. But maybe that was a rehearsed brow swipe.
Oh, it was. It was. Dude, he fully intended to get that reaction, right? But do you know what I would really? I mean, I'm gonna put this on my to-do list. You know what I'd really love to see? I'd really love.
He
Maybe we
was
can do
doing that, and he was like working 9 to 5. He's like, this. I'll make it look easy.
exactly. But yeah, what a way to make a living. But no, dude.
By doing
Basically,
nothing.
but I mean, but you understand where I'm coming from in terms of I would love to see the piece with a bit more sort of maybe Ludovic and Audi sort of vibes on it, right?
Do you know? I find him quite boring, to be honest. Like his
So I don't
compositions.
like all his stuff, but for me, he is the only modern classical composer, and he made me really want to get into piano and start playing piano. And it
Maybe I've
is,
just heard shit ones then. I
and
don't
dude,
know.
he has got some stuff which is minimal. Do you know what I mean? Dun, 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 dun. There is some stuff which is minimal, but and there is some stuff which I don't like, which is a bit too complex. I saw him live a couple of times. Saw him once, and he had 11 or 12 piece backing band. And every single musician played more than one instrument. And guess what? Ready? Some twat had a triangle, and ready for this? Another twat had a thumb piano. Oh yeah, it
Can
was
you
amazing to
explain
see
to
him live.
people what a thumb piano is?
Yeah, I'll get it back up. I didn't have it on the screen here. So, a thumb piano is a piano you play with your thumb, and you have these little strips, which basically, through the science of moving it up and down the length and thickness up and down through here is able to create a note, and you get to
Oh,
make
okay,
some
like
sums. I don't.
like
It
a
sounds like a fucking doorbell, mate.
like a plinky music box type thing.
Yeah, it sounds like a doorbell. It sounds like ding, 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 dong, dong. But like, yeah, Ludo.
If you
Well, it's
listen
Ludo.
to this, it's like it looks like thin metal strips, little stiff ones, on a square box with a sound hole. So like
If you
probably
go
sounds like a
anywhere
music
in
box.
Asia, you can get one for a fiver. from some dude selling it. And guess what? It's always going to be out of tune. And dude, on that note, I spent a week. My ex-missus fucking hated me. At first it was fun, then it wasn't. My autistic self kicked in. I was looking for a singing bowl that was in tune to the key of A minor.
There's a lot you can get in Asia for a fiver. I think we should go back to that.
I kept going to all these singing bowl shops, and every single singing bowl shop I went into, the person at the shop found it funny. They thought, yeah, we're going to get a sale today. I kept pulling out a fucking tuner, mate, and I was tuning the fucking singing bowls, being like, nope. It's quite hard.
Do you know why?
Bowl.
Do you know why? Do you know why they didn't like that? Because A rhymes with gay.
Maybe is that? Because it's an Asian thing, right?
Yeah, because like if you went on like, yeah, I want one in B, they're like, side A, twat, get out.
But honestly, obviously, you make a singing bowl, it's quite hard to make it and determine exactly what, like, in tune. But I kept doing it, and I actually got one. Which I should have kept searching. It's close enough. And then when it came back,
And
got
you
hot for
still
a minute.
haven't found what you're looking for.
I'm looking for. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. If I see
your
one
A
more
bowl. I want to take you to the A bowl. A bowl.
The A bowl. The A bowl. A bowl.
Yeah.
Wait, this is Grammarly. I fucking hate Grammarly. Well, everyone's got Grammarly. Wait, do I have Grammarly?
I thought it was Gravity by John Mayer. It's pretty good. It's not one of his best, actually.
Oh, actually, wait. Live from the Steve Jobs Theatre. That's not what I said. Oh, I saw him for free, mate. Remember when iTunes gave away free tickets?
No.
Oh. I was here, 2013. This was all for free. Right? I saw Lady Gaga as well. Yeah, this was quite nice. I was quite drunk. And the Roundhouse has quite nice acoustics.
Was that in London?
Yeah, the Roundhouse.
Is that in Camden?
Yeah, I remember. What was it? iTunes Festival. I can't believe we did a couple of. I did it once or twice, and I was like, "Oh my god, this actually works!" And then people weren't turning up as well, so I just turned up to Jesse. Remember when Jesse J was big? I mean, Lincoln Park. 10 years they did it for. Fuck. Yeah, dude, you used to get free tickets. I can't remember, how did you get free tickets for it?
I think you stole them, didn't you?
No, I can't remember how it was. Here we go. Wow, these were the days. Wait, One Direction, Florence and the Machine, Disclosure, Pharrell. How do you? Wait, you got them? I mean, you got them through just applying, I think, and being a iPhone holder. But yeah, dude, it was mental. Like, how do you get them? They're completely free. That's it. Yeah, you just signed up to the Apple Music streaming service and clicked, I want to go to this gig.
I'm so surprised you're on there.
I think Liam saw like, we just doxed him. I won't say that.
Because if you clicked on it, like you wouldn't be the only person that clicked on it, though. Let's be honest.
No. It was some weird way of doing it, and they had to claim it and do it. But dude, I went to a few. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is absolutely incredible. They did this all every year. Oh, how did you? Let's just have a look. How did you used to get tickets for iTunes Festival Roundhouse? Oh, enter a ballot. That was it, dude. We entered a ballot, and then you got told if you won or not.
So, like, someone I know, like, she got free tickets to the Coldplay concert. Like, just disclosure, yeah, she actually wanted them, like, on my choice. But like, you had to write in and say like why you deserved like the free tickets, and she said like, I wrote in and said, "Oh, I'm really sad. I don't really have a life at the moment, so I need to get out." And they were like, "Yeah, that's a good reason."
Back when you could play the game. I mean, oh man, the game. Oh, if anyone's, if anyone here is thinking about going to music college or anything like that, do drop below. We're happy to help out for free because we've been there, done it, fought against the system. So, on that note, I think it's good way to end this chat. Started off with we get quiet on size. We get quiet on topic with something kind of ooh. There's some something kind of ooh stuff there, right?
Something kind of grooming.
Yeah, I suppose it sums up with something kind of ooh, grooming and the music industry. I suppose. How does that sound?
Yeah, because you either got to make some Spice Girls laugh and lift, or you've got to stack up 1,000 bottles of lube. That's basically your only two options.
Well, at the moment, it seems to be the only option, man. Get a bloody baby oil endorsement before you lose it. Any last words? I'm a dancing broccoli, by the way.
Just lube up. Play Soap Kids.